Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. I am excited to have you here. We're going to do the intuitive map for the first 2 weeks or so of March. We're going to do this, April. We're going to do this March 28th through April 16th. There's just so much going on this month that I'm breaking it up into 2 different segments. So we start off with a full moon on Friday, April 1st. It is happening in a fellow fire sign that is Aries at 11 degrees and 31 minutes. So check where that is in your chart. So I'm going to pull cards for each of these 3 weeks. So the March 28th through April April 10th. Yeah. Say that again. The 21st through April 3rd, and then the 4th through the 10th, and then we're going to do the 11th through the 16th. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling cards for what is the overall energy, what is the challenge, what is the opportunity, what is, and then we'll pull advice cards for each of them. I'm going to actually not confused that way. All right, so your overall energy, I'm a little concerned for this first week here, is the Tower. So you have the Tower, it's release, it's revolution. Your opportunity, your challenge is you're trying to build something, and you have the opportunity to actually create independence out of this energy. So when the Tower comes, there's a couple things about the Tower. The Tower is something that we can create for others in our lives by letting things go that they don't see coming. Also, we're like, no, we're done with that. Or something comes in, spirit comes in and says, okay, we've been trying to help you with this, and so we're going to make this simple for you. We're just going to remove this obstacle, this block from your life, and allow you to be able to move forward. And so when we have the Three of Crystals as a challenge, which is usually a very good card, it's about the collaboration and the productivity. Trying to collaborate with others in a way, we got the little B there, trying to collaborate with others in a way that you can build something together, but the opportunity is independence. So the opportunity is to say to someone, or have someone say to you, look, I need you to work on this by yourself. And you're like, well, I thought I was going to work with others. Or you're like, you know what? If you want something done right, I'm going to do it myself. I've never said that. Okay, maybe a couple of times. So I think that maybe this is the kind of thing that comes in this week where you're like, oh my gosh, okay, wait, you know what, everybody? I'm done with this. I can't deal with you guys. I need to handle this. I'm going to go take care of this. And then you rock it, because when the opportunity is the Nine of Crystals, that is financial security. That is having everything you need. That is abundance. That is a sense of peace and serenity. And it's that independent energy that you know you've got it going on. For some of you, it could mean, oh God, really? Okay, for some of you, maybe that the Tower comes in because you stop trying to work with somebody in a business, like you split the partnership because it's around finances, or you split a marriage, right? So it kind of has that energy with you. So, you have 3 cards that came out because this is such a big deal. So this new moon, the seed of intention that you plant with this new moon, it takes about 18 months to bring it to fruition. So it is a new beginning, new start that's going to take some time to get all the way to the finish line. So being really focused and clear on what it is you want. You have spirit talking to you. Pay attention. You have the Hawk's Prince. It is spiritual communication, really paying attention to that. You have the Ice Queen. The Ice Queen is the ideas that are preserved, but it's non-action, and it is a sense of entitlement. And I feel like you got sick and tired of the non-action, and you said, you know what, I just got to take care of this myself. I got this. And the Queen of Ice Queen is, a lot to me like the Queen of Swords. It's the clarity. It's the decision making. It's the, you know what, I can see this from a higher perspective, and I have the clarity, and I'm the change. I'm the change. I'm the Tower. I'm changing things up. You have here the beautiful Buddha, the High Lord of Gratitude and Surface, selflessness, humility, and conscious action. So, saying to somebody, look, I know you, when you cut them off, when you say, hey, this isn't working, I got to do this myself, doing it in a way that doesn't kill their spirit would probably be beneficial. But also, sometimes what needs to be done has to be done for the greatest and the highest good of all. And you make that decision. You're like, hey, you know what? I'm going to take care of this because I know I can get it done right. Wow. Okay. So the second week, a couple things happening in the second week to really pay attention to. That would be the 4th through the 11th. We have Venus moving into Pisces on Tuesday, April 5th. Venus is exalted in Pisces. She likes it there. Venus is definitely about me. Like, my sense of self-worth, my sense of self-esteem, what I need to feel financially abundant. But because we have Jupiter and Neptune, the rulers of that sign already there, there is this meeting of the minds about how to expand out in areas of finances and in areas of things of beauty, and but the beauty is, it feels like the light within. It feels like the light within, understanding and seeing your own beauty from within. Whether you're a divine masculine or divine feminine, we all have both in us. It is bringing up that divine feminine energy and understanding that I am open to receiving the goodness of the universe. And I shine my light out and I attract in what I need, and this can really expand for you. So that energy is definitely there. The challenge is the 10 of shells, which is the 10 of cups. So it is that sense of emotional well-being on everything, and the challenge is trying to create that for yourself. And so the challenge twice now, 2 weeks in a row, has been working collaboratively with others in order to bring a sense of balance and growth into something. And here you have the Page of Feathers as your opportunity to explore, to get more information, to discover more things. This is a cute little raccoon here. And so the raccoon hides behind a mask and works in the dark, right? And so this could be exploration within you, right? Going back to the Buddha. Like this consciousness within us to search and seek who we are, what is our light inside, so that we feel safe and secure in our own independence, the 9 of crystals. Because here, the advice here is embracing. I embrace love in all of life. So another thing that is happening this week is that we've got Mercury moving into Taurus. And so Venus rules Taurus, and Mercury in Taurus definitely wants to create a plan around abundance and communicate that effectively and efficiently. And so I embrace and love all of my life. And so the challenge is the collaboration, but the advice is to embrace. And so I think it's embracing the darkness within. Darkness within, really? The things that we maybe are a little insecure about ourselves. Things we're not really sure about. Embracing that and recognizing that that is perhaps something you came here to learn more about. So how can you learn more, and how can you use it? How can you bring it in, right? And creating a plan. Creating a plan of action that's based around either financial value or value around who you are as an individual is something to really focus on this week. I feel like this definitely has a lot of energy around partnership this week, this month, this first half of this month here, with this challenge being the collaboration and the need to do a little soul searching as the overall energy. Because the challenge here, you have the 4 of crystals, the 4 of pentacles, that's wanting to be in control. Like the overall energy is wanting to be in control, and the advice is to connect with all the pieces and the parts of you, and perhaps with someone else. The third week is really exciting energy. We have an event that doesn't happen very often. We've got Jupiter, which rules Pisces, conjunct with Neptune, which rules Pisces. And so the last time that these two co-rulers met up in Pisces was in 1856, and they don't do it again until 2188. This is a rare, I can't even say it's a once in a lifetime. It's a once in, how many generations is that, right? Once in 7 generations kind of energy. And so there's this need to really appreciate it. It happens at 23 degrees and 50 minutes. So look where that is in your chart, especially if you have anything in water. It's really going to be amplifying that energy. This energy is the energy that brings in, Freud wrote his book because of this energy. It's the psychological energy. It's the peace and harmony energy. It happens at 10:42 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S. on Tuesday, April 12th. And I'm just reiterating that because with what's going on in the world right now, this would be a really great time for everybody to take just a little moment at that time to wish for peace and harmony in this on this planet, right? Within us, because you guys are obviously working on that, but also to expand that consciousness out to the whole world because it really, really needs it right now. So also, we have Mars now moving into Pisces. So that's cooling that warrior energy. Again, it's bringing that energy in and trying to find a gentler way. That happens on Thursday the 14th. And then we have the full moon that happens at 26 degrees and 46 minutes of Libra, also ruled by Venus. Venus is very active this first half of this month here. It's at 2:55 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time US. There is a chart calculator below. I mean, a time zone calculator because I'm not really great at that. There's a chart calculator also. So Saturday, April 16th, 26 degrees, 46 minutes. This is great energy for you, but it is the energy of choice. Right? It's a sextile. That's the energy of choice if you're a Leo. And it's so funny because you have the energy of choice for your overall energy. You have the Lovers. You have these two wolves. And so the thing about wolves, okay, it says here, choice and trust. The thing about wolves is, yes, they can be independent and be the lone wolf, but that's not usually their original choice, but they can manage it. They prefer to pack up. And be in a group, and there is a hierarchy, but oftentimes the lone wolf is someone who either challenged the big guy and got his butt kicked and kicked out of the club is what I heard. Okay, or it's somebody who was the leader and got challenged and lost, and now they have been kicked out. Those are usually who the lone wolves are. So the female totally runs. Even though it's the males that are fighting it out, it is the female that kind of runs the pack. She decides who she's going to couple up with. She decides who do I want? So usually what they're fighting about is getting her attention. Just, wolves are interesting. All right, so your challenge here is the awakening, the 20, the judgment card, the renewal and the enlightenment, but it's a peacock, and the peacock feather has all those eyes on it, right? It is seeing the big picture from a higher perspective. It's also about opening up to your opportunities and shredding your stuff. It's knowing your value. It is Venus energy again. And then we have here the opportunity. You have the 8 of feathers, which would be like the 8 of swords. Courage and solution. The opportunity to find a solution that works for everybody involved here. So maybe you've been carrying this energy with you of, I got this, I don't need your help. But I think you're being asked over these next 2 weeks to figure out how you can work collaboratively with others and still maintain your own sense of value, self-worth, and independence, and create and manifest everything you want. Your 8 of feathers is great because that means that you aren't really stuck. You just think you are. You control the narrative. You can say, I'm not doing that. And I don't know anybody that can cage a Leo for very long. And the thing is the only reason you feel caged right now is because you're doing it to yourself. You're doing it to yourself. When you have the 8 of feathers, you're doing it to yourself. And it is the mouse that is depicted in this. And then, so I don't know if you guys remember. I think it was an Aesop's fable from my childhood. It just showed it to me. The lion was in a net. It had been caught in a net, and it thrashed around and thrashed around and thrashed around. It couldn't get its way out. But along came a little mouse that the lion hadn't squished or ate or something earlier in the story. And the mouse went and got his buddies, and so working together, they chewed away at the ropes and freed the lion. I think you're missing an opportunity to work with others in a way that solves the problem. And even though we all have this energy within us of, get out of my way, I'm going to do it, particularly someone like me. And I don't have even, that strong in my chart, but I totally get that energy. The thing is that asking for help when you need it takes more courage and more strength than doing it yourself. And so the challenge here is to find a way to work with others, because you're only trapped, almost feels, by your own sense of it has to be done a certain way, and so I guess I have to do it. There might be other options and opportunities and other people who have ideas, and working with others might be the actual solution that you have here. So I'm using the Sacred Creators Oracle from Chris Ann for the advice, and they come out like a story. So you have here Soul on Fire, Gratitude Again. When you consciously choose to live in gratitude, right? The High Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness, humility, conscious action. Should you choose, and it's always a choice, to embrace that energy over the course of the next 2 weeks, then that lights your soul up on fire, and you light it up by starting with being grateful for the opportunities that are coming your way, being grateful for the people that are coming in to help you. When you do that, the financial issues start to melt away. Again, that Venus energy, because you have inflow with money. So if you're feeling like financially burdened, and because we have all these pentacles that showed up here, and this need to work with others to figure out, by starting out with by being grateful for what's going on, light your soul up, and it allows you to work in collaboration, because we went from just this kind of one color here to being totally lit up, and that is the energy of the sun, your ruling planet, that attracts. And so, and I love too the sunflowers that you guys got. So by shining your light out from the inside out, draw and attract to you what it is you need this first half of this month. There's a lot happening here. All right, you guys have a great couple of weeks. I would love to hear your comments. Hit that thumbs up. I'm going to randomly be selecting people from now on to do little mini readings for just because I like the connection. So be sure to leave a comment, because otherwise I don't know who you are. You guys take good care. I will see you. Oh, I'm on Facebook every day. I can see you there. Daily Energy. You guys take good care. Talk to you soon.